Headbangers Ball, where it's time to meet tonight's special studio guests. Joining me right now, I've got Scott and Frank from Anthrax, currently on tour in Europe. So thanks for dropping by the studio, guys. How are you doing in '96?
Good.
Staying alive.
Good. Now, we're going to talk about the new album, Stomp 442, and I know you've already toured America and just starting off here in Europe. So how's the touring been going on the new album? How have the new songs been working out live?
It's been good. On the first run in the States, we screwed around with different songs in different places during the set, and basically, you know, you're able to figure out what works and what doesn't pretty quickly when you play a song off your record and the crowd is completely silent when it ends and someone says, "Play something we like."
That was actually...
That actually happened one night.
No!
It was
just because they don't know the new material?
It was this one song, Tester, which, I mean, is it's like my personal favorite on the record, and I really, you know, wanted it to work, and we would do it every night till it really got to the point was, you know, we can't do this song anymore. It's just, you know. So we changed that with Nothing now, and Nothing goes over much better. So,
right.
And all the other ones we're doing, I think we do five songs off the new record, and all the other ones seem to work pretty well.
It's a great full set. It really works live now.
And how have the audiences compared in the States and in Europe?
You know, it's different. Especially, well, it's just different. There's just more of a spirit here, I think.
Yeah.
It just from the instant you walk on stage, people are just kind of into it from the get-go, and it's not like you got to warm the crowd up or you got to, like, you know, win people over. The people who come here, when they come to shows, they come to enjoy themselves.
Right.
I'd say, you know, 99% of the time here, and plus they sing over here, you know, which is the greatest thing. The kids back home, I just think they're too lazy in general, or they feel they'll be embarrassed or something, you know, to sing along with the songs. But here, you know, we come on stage and we open with Random Acts of Senseless Violence, and the first two words of that song is "shut up," and it's so great because it comes in and there's like 1,000 kids yelling at you, "shut up," and it sounds pretty good.
That's a good song to start with, actually. I
Yeah.
love that song. It's very, very powerful, intense. Just kind of going back to the starting point for the album, obviously on Sound of White Noise, you just started working with John Bush. Now you've had the experience of touring with him and gelling with him and so on. Did the songwriting process kind of change in any way, having kind of gone through that whole gelling and touring process?
I just think we became tighter as a band.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Sound of White Noise was our first album, in a sense. So now it's our second album, and we became closer as people and became tighter as a band. And I just think it made it more natural for, you know, for the songwriting. We just know each other better now.
Right. Okay. Well, we're going to talk to the guys some more, and I've got a few more questions to ask about the album. But right now, we're going to go into the first video from Stomp 442. You've seen it before, but it's well worth checking out again. Here's a look at Anthrax with some kind of, could say, high-octane video. This is Fueled.
And I'm nothing all I can do to prove I'm not. It's amazing how things work, but trust me. Tell me, what do you know about me, really? And if you make a mistake of getting close to me, you'll just give me all that you got. So I don't know, I've been made some kind of hero, but nothing all I can do to prove I'm not. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kickstart and turn me over. I'm drunk, but I'm still sober. 14 years, a whole lot older, and I don't flinch. Hungry and I take the best, 'cause I never wanted anything less. What doesn't kill me makes me stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't close this broken door. It's just the nature of the way things work. It's just the nature of the way things work. You don't wanna be me, but I don't give a damn. Anyone can do it, but it takes a man. Try so hard to give me real life. Anyone can do it, but it takes a man. It's in the nature of the way things work. It's in the nature of the way things work. It's in the nature of the way things work. It's in the nature of the way things work.
Okay, we're still talking to Anthrax and also all about the new album Stomp 442. And of course, one of the big things on the starting of this album was that you parted ways with Dan Spitz, longtime guitarist. How did that kind of affect you to lose a member like that?
Well, to say the least, it was hard. It was really hard at first. I mean, it's a family member, you know, and when we did it, it was really tough, and we had to move on. You have to move on as a band. You have to keep growing, and we weren't growing with Danny. You know, we were giving 110%, and Danny just stayed, and that's pretty much what happened. And we just knew it had to change.
So was that something that was a long time brewing up?
Yeah,
or?
it was, but we just kept holding back, holding down, and it had to happen.
Right.
You know.
So then you were minus a guitarist for the album. So
Right.
you actually hooked up with Dimebag Darrell, and
Right.
I was really surprised to hear that Charlie played a lot of guitar on the album as well. But of course, he wrote all the music as well. didn't
Yeah,
he?
Charlie
So-
writes music, so I mean he's a great guitar player. And we had already worked out some leads for the songs before we even knew, you know, we were going to make this change. And when it came time, you know, we were in the studio. It's like, okay, lead breaks, and we said, well, you know, we already have these ones, so you play them. What's the sense of having someone else play the leads that you're already playing on the demo tape? So, you know, it just made sense for those. And then for the other ones, we had Darryl, and then we also had our friend Paul Crook playing
Right.
the leads on the rest of the tracks.
So Paul Crook is actually on tour with you
Yes.
now, isn't he?
Right.
And is he gonna, do you think, come to be a permanent member of the band?
That's the question.
We're not really thinking about that at all. I mean, obviously a lot of people ask us that, and things are going great on tour, but it's just, we don't need to even think about it right now, decision-wise. We don't even want to be thinking about writing a record until 97. I mean,
No.
our plan right now is to be on tour until Christmas of this year. We started, you know, 3-4 months ago, so, you know, we're not going to worry about that. If he writes with us, maybe that'd be great. You know, maybe it wouldn't work out, who knows, but, you know, things are going really good with him now, so that's, you know, just take it day by day.
I mean, talking about the music on the album, it's really, like I said, high octane, and it really got a lot of energy. Did you kind of write specifically thinking how those songs were going to work out live? Because I can imagine they're fantastic live.
We just got in a groove. The first couple of songs that we wrote, and there was a certain level, there was an energy level that the songs had, and Fueled being one of the first few songs that we wrote, and
But where did that energy kind of come from, do you think?
it just came from the riffs, you know. It just came from once we started playing, and there was just, you know, we just had this level of intensity that we just felt that, well, here's where we started, so instead of dropping below that, you know, this is the mellowest it should be on the record, and we need to go, you know, further from that. So we just, for us specifically, you know, this is what, it's the music we enjoy playing, and just in general, we felt back home in the States that music in general needs a kick in the ass. So we felt we were the band to give it that kick.
Right. I mean, you're obviously aware that metal's really gone underground in America, or perhaps being forced underground.
Well,
so did that kind of give you an attitude as well?
It had to go underground because it was so terrible with the music that was coming out. It had to go underground again.
It weeds out a lot of the bad bands. It happened 10 years ago, same thing. And,
Right.
I mean, it's not just the States, though. It's everywhere. I mean, we're seeing it over here, too, as compared to 2.5 years ago when we were here for Sound of White Noise. And I mean, it's affected everybody, I think, in general, because, you know, just everyone seems to jump on these trendy bandwagons these days, and Anthrax has never been, I guess we're just not trendy enough for the media, so, you know, we don't fit into a lot of categories, but we just keep doing what we do.
Right, flying the flag of metal.
That's it.
Very, very quickly, my last question, just talking about the lyrics. There's a hell of a lot of lyrics on the album, and to me they're almost like just a stream of kind of consciousness. Is that how they were written?
That's a good way to put it, because it's something that I've always, for me, that's the most natural way to write lyrics for me, is I shouldn't have to think too much about it, because I've always felt the best words I've ever written were something that just it almost like I threw it up.
Yeah.
It just kind of happens, and just pure emotion. And that's how a lot of this record was between John and I both. It was just spit it out on the paper, you know, just say what you want to say and don't even think about it. You know, don't worry about what it means. You know, we'll come up with a meaning later. Just
Or let the viewers and the listeners
Exactly.
come up with meaning. Anyway, many thanks for joining me tonight. It's
Thank
lovely
you.
to see you guys,
Thank
and I
you.
wish you lots of luck in Europe.
Thanks.
That's Anthrax, and you can check the guys out. We've already given you the tour dates a couple of weeks back. So we're going to go to a break for now, and then I'll be back with the rest of the show after that. So see ya. Bye. Hi there, you've made it to the final part of